Ryan Songalia of New Jersey Boxing News here with Anthony Johns. You're showing off the new hardware. Tell me about this belt. What belt is this, and what does that mean to you?
This belt means everything to me, man. I worked all my life to get to this point, and this belt right here could actually start to change things. You know, at the weight class I am, sometimes things happen slow motion, but you know what they say, slow motion better than no motion. And we're at that point now where the motion can start speeding up.
Now you got that belt. You just won a split decision tonight here at the Prudential Center. Angel Morales, I believe is his name. A really tough guy, but you were able to get the split decision. Tell me about that fight. Was that the toughest fight you'd had? And how did, in the last 2 rounds especially, it looked like you figured it out. You had to back him up. You had to match fire with fire. You did that. Tell me about the fight tonight.
Yeah, the fight was tough. Shout out to Angel. He came to fight. He didn't come to he came to try to get this belt. And respect to him, respect to his team. They prepared well, but we just prepared a little harder. I had to dig down and show them why they call me Big Back.
Well, which is good. I'm glad that you could address that, because some people might think Big Back means something else.
Right.
You know,
doesn't mean eating cheeseburgers. It just means, you know, in the ring from the stands, my back's just a little big, and it takes over the ring a little bit.
There you go. So I mean, so tell me, like, what are you hoping to do next? Because from what I understand, a lot of these belts, the regional belts, they will confer with them a world ranking. Do you have any word about whether you'll get in the top 15 after this, or what do you think is next?
Absolutely. God willing, it puts me in the top 15. That was the talks. We got to see, see where it lands me, and from there, we're just gonna keep moving up the ranks. Keep moving up, and the guys in that top 10, the guys in that top 5, understand Big Back coming.
So, like, when do you anticipate being back in the ring?
Honestly, I anticipate being back in the ring sooner than later. I don't have no injuries. I'm good. Shoulder feel good. Hands feel good. Not bruised up. Not banged up. Good motherfucking win, my boy. We both had some progress. No, for sure. Shout out my boy right here. Yeah.
There's Juan Rivera right here.
Strap season.
These were the two best fights of the night, actually. So it's, but congratulations, Juan. He just shouted you out. Tell me about it. Since you're here, tell me about this win tonight. Were you surprised that guy was able to stand up in the 9th round like that?
Yeah, no, he definitely surprised me how tough he was. Definitely a durable guy for sure. But right back in the lab, right back into it.
And like in that 10th round, to still be punching back, were you like, what do I have to hit this guy with?
Yeah, no, I was just going. I was kind of getting tired of being on him. I know I took a little break in attempt so I could get back into it, try to stop him. It was cool though. Definitely shout out to him. Tough guy for sure.
These were the type of fights that we need though. These are the type of fights that's going to get us where we gotta go. We ain't fighting no guppies. We here to fight, and we showed that tonight. And we putting on, and we're gonna keep putting on.
Well, one thing I want to. Exactly. Well, if I could ask you one last question, I'm just curious, what is the big picture now? Because it's like, you built yourself. This is a 10-round win against a guy who's fought a lot of world-rated guys. He had a majority decision loss, I believe, to someone who's fighting for a world title next. What is the big picture for you? What do you anticipate being the big pot at the end of the rainbow for you?
The big pot at the end of the rainbow is, of course, to get that #1 spot, man. That's what we all in this for. I'm not in this to be, how people say, I'm in this, I could be Pippen, I'm not in this to be a role player. I want to be Jordan. I want to be Kobe. I'm going to be Big Back. We coming.
And lastly, if I could ask you, because, I've seen you at Park Elite Boxing, and a lot of the young people look up to you, and they're trying to do what you've already done. Yeah, you won the National Golden Gloves back in 2019, I believe it was. Tell me, what advice you have for young amateurs who are trying to follow your footsteps?
Man, I'll just say you got to stay focused, bro. Honestly, the amateurs really show you what the sacrifice and the dedication it takes to do it in the pros. You can't play around, especially at that top level, getting ready for nationals. You can't play around. You can't be half-ass training. You got to put the work in. It's good shit, bro. When I did win the nationals, that was some of the best camp of my life. I sacrificed. I was going to sleep early. It showed me what I had to do to get belts like this now. The hard work then show me the hard work that I got to do now and to keep doing. In this fight right here, it showed that opponent I had, he could have broke a lot of people down. If I ain't have the gas, it could have got real ugly. But that gas gonna always be there, that power gonna always be there, and that back definitely gonna always be there.